When it comes to employment, there's lots of different types of contracts or agreements that exist. So I'm going to try and explain what a few of them actually are. So first of all, you've got your full-time contract. This is when you're working for a minimum of 35 hours per week. You don't work for more than 48 hours a week unless it's certain types of employment. If you're under 18, you can't work more than 40 hours per week. And you get all the benefits like pension, holiday pay, sick pay, training, and so on. And the contract will actually end when you decide to leave or when your employer terminates your contract for whatever reason that might be. You've also got part-time contracts, and this is where you work for less than 35 hours per week, and you still get all of the same benefits as you do if you're working full-time. There's also a fixed-term contract. So what that means is that the contract is temporary and it will end at a specific date in the future. So the work might be for some specific project that you're working on, or you might be covering maternity leave for somebody who works there full-time normally. So it will end at a specific time in the future, and you will know what that date is when you start. There's also agency work contracts. So basically this is where you have a contract with a recruitment agency who is there to help you to find work. They can often help you with your CV, and they make sure that you're suitable for the role and so on. They do all the necessary checks, but then also they'll place you with a company for a temporary period of time, and they will decide how much you're going to get paid and the type of contract that you have. So that's the agency contract, and you often get that in areas like care work and so on. There's also the 0 hours contract. So this is where the employer doesn't have to offer you a minimum number of hours to work, and you don't have to accept what's being offered as well. So there is another video on 0 hour contracts that you can watch a bit later on. And what else have we got? There's also the option of if you're a freelancer or you're a contractor or you're a consultant, you're basically self-employed, or you might work for another company, and you basically agree with the employer the work that you're going to be doing. So basically you'll have an agreed contract for that particular work that you're doing. So for example, let's say you're a graphic designer and an employer contacts you because they want help with designing a logo for their company. So you'll do the work, and once you've done the work, you'll send them an invoice which will state the work that you've done and how much you need to be paid, and then they will pay you for that work. So you might not have the same employment rights as everyone that works for that company, but the company will be responsible for your health and safety. So that's just a quick overview of the different types of contract that exist. So if you are being offered a job, find out what type of contract it is and make sure you read all the terms and conditions that's involved in that, so you know what to expect when you start.